Juju the Master Manifester, and I am back with another video. So today we're going to be doing a live client mediumship reading. She wants to know what her ancestors, like what information they have for her. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards, call on the positive ancestors. So I'm going to go ahead and get straight into it. Let me see. Can you see comments? I don't see a.
Um.
Oh, I see it. Chat
Okay.
viewing options.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Let me see live chat. Okay, yeah, I see it. Okay, let me pray real quick one more time. Ashe, let's get it. All right. So you want to know what your ancestors, what information they have for you. I know you were saying, you said something like, is it a domino effect? Like, do you want to explain like what you meant so I can have a better idea?
I was just talking about I guess going through like the spiritual awakening, like everything that no longer serves me is just being removed. Like it feels
Yeah.
like everything is the changes, everything is coming down and
Hmm.
being removed, and it's uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's like a tower moment.
Yeah.
You are you familiar with the tower card?
Yes. Uh huh.
Okay, yeah, that's that card where it's like a big skyscraper building, and then everybody's falling out of the building. The building is on fire. The cats, the
Yeah.
dogs are falling out the sky. It's like it's chaos, but what it represents is old. It's like old foundations crumbling, so that new foundations can be built on more solid ground.
Yeah.
So that
Mhm.
card popping up in my head is probably for a reason. So that could just be like a tower moment, but that it's always perceived as a negative thing, but it's not a negative thing. It's a positive thing. You just have to be able to find those moments of gratitude throughout this chapter. But let's see who wants to step forward because it could possibly be like a new ancestor or somebody who wants to help you navigate this chapter. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Mhm.
I'm
Okay.
gonna pull from the mediumship deck and then we'll see who wants to step forward. And then I'll shuffle the music. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say today. I didn't even get to ask you how you doing.
I'm doing okay. I'm feeling much better.
Well, that's good. Things are going to be improving. Then we got the road opener coming up this month.
Right. Yes. Uh huh.
Okay, we got Bone Thugs and Harmony, Eternal. Can you hear the music? Is it too loud or
I can hear it.
okay? All right. All right. Let's see who steps forward. All right, Spirit. Who would like to step forward and give her a message of insight into this domino effect of her life and her spiritual awakening? Okay. For this song to come on, it's telling me it's somebody that was like lived like kind of like a street lifestyle. All right, let's see. Somebody talking about getting shot. Who's this one to step forward for her? 25 to 35 years old. Have you done your shadow work? Who's the stepping forward? Execution, prosecution, heart disease. You got a couple of different spirits trying to come out. Clairaudient. Look, this is what I be telling you. That's your gift because this is the music. Because you have definitely been one of the ones that's been telling me about the music and spirits
Right.
communicating through music. So we know this is Justin. We
Yeah.
know this is Justin.
Uh-huh.
You already knew.
Yeah, yeah.
He come out every time. He don't play by his sister. He come out every single time. So you also have like an older spirit here that was like 85 to 100 years old. You have the Osage Native American ancestry. Let me turn this down. Okay, so anytime Bone Thugs and Harmony comes on, it's like a lot of drug usage type of energy. So do you know like an older person who had heart disease? It says, let me see, symptoms may include chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, and palpitations. This could also be somebody who got shot. Now, okay, this would be somebody that got shot in the heart. So did Justin get shot in the heart?
I'm assuming that's him because he was shot in his chest area.
Wow. Okay. This is him. Ain't no I assuming it's him.
Uh-huh.
You know who this is. Stop playing.
Yeah, that's him.
All the freaking way. He come through every time. Okay, so let me see who this older spirit is. Because we already familiar with Justin's energy. He's speaking about it's a grandma. African American ancestry. This would be somebody who grew up around the water. Can you think of anybody like a grandmother spirit? This could be a great grandmother.
Yes, my grandmother Elizabeth, my dad's
Okay.
mom. Hmm.
Have she come forward in a reading before?
Yeah, she has
Okay, okay, good. All right. So that's good. So this is like a familiar spirit. Look, I pick up this deck, the first card, generational trauma.
trauma.
Hold on, let me pause this music because they on your neck. Hold up. Okay, generational trauma. This person has been sexually abused and it deeply affects their energy. They need to heal. This inherited trauma indicates they are not the first in the family to be abused and they won't be the last. So this isn't the best card to get, but I think you're being proactive about the generational trauma because if I'm not mistaken, you've done like releasals for this, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, because I'm like, I think we've done that. We've done releasals for this, but this energy is still showing up for you as trauma, and it's there's still a need to do shadow work. So when that first card came out, that was Justin. It's like, have you done your shadow work? Like, are you as are you as serious about the shadow work as you are about manifesting other things? Because I kind of get a feeling like it's levels to healing. Obviously, you know that there's levels to healing. I feel like you are starting to open your eyes and see the things that you need to see. Like you're finally trusting those signs that's coming to you. But now you have to apply the knowledge that you're learning into your spiritual growth. Okay. So if they're telling you sexual abuse is a generational trauma, and Justin is stepping forward because has he been sexually abused?
No, he wasn't.
Okay, so he's speaking on it. So I remember what you were telling me about him experiencing seeing you sexually abused. So or something like that, wasn't it? Something similar.
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay, so this is what he's speaking about, and he's like, "Have you really taken the time to really like cry and like release and like think about that and like feel those emotions?" That's what he's asking. Have you?
The only time I did release like and cry was when I was doing my doc and I was writing about it. I wrote it out
Okay.
and that's when I cried.
Okay. Okay, so that's good. So you started the process of like releasing that, but have you like outside of that moment of doing it, like have you really sat with that?
No. Mm-mm.
So that's what he's speaking about. You have to really sit with it because it's not enough just to write about it. It's like also allowing yourself, for one, trusting that you're safe enough now. You're in an environment like where you can be safe to heal and release. So now's the time. He's saying you need to be healing this now, because if you don't heal it, you don't want to end up in a situation where you can't heal it. Like, either, okay, this is what he's showing me. Either you having another baby and it's like a toxic situation, or what else is he saying? Hang on. Or okay. He's talking about mental health. So like, you know how you were so your mom's like mental health.
Mhm.
Do you remember your first reading? You were asking. You remember what you asked?
I believe I asked if I had mental, if I was going through
Yes.
like a mental health problem.
Yes. Yes. That was your question you asked, um, about like your mental health and things like that. Like, do you have mental illness? And they said no. But this is the thing. What leads to mental illness is trauma. So if you're in traumatic relationships and situations and you're going through all this trauma, as you get older, once you're an older woman, it it plays out in that way, to where you have bipolar disorder, you have schizophrenia, you have all of these different mind disorders where you can't, either you can't remember, you can't recall, and it's almost like you're in a shell of a body, is what he's saying. So that's what you don't want, right?
Mhm.
That's the last thing we want, is to go backwards. So he's saying the more growth that you do, the more you cry, allow yourself more space to continue crying, continue releasing. Right now, you don't even have to necessarily focus on love, because I feel like the person that's going to be in your life, they're going to find you. Okay? So right now, love, I still feel love in your frequency. I still feel like it's going to happen. But the thing is, if you don't heal from the generational trauma, like really allow yourself to grieve and like even get comfortable talking about it, because I don't feel like you're talking enough about it. That's something you need to talk about. And I usually wouldn't advise people to talk about that with people they're getting to know as far as dating. But I think you
Mhm.
should. When you find somebody that feels like safe for you, like you'll know. It'll feel safe. Like it'll feel like I can share anything with this person. Like don't start out trauma dumping. Don't just blah 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 and tell your whole life story. But this person will ask you about things, like they'll really get to know you. Like it's not just like the first conversation, second conversation, third conversation. The way you'll know this is a person for you is if they take the time to actually get to know your heart. So the heart is coming up again. So even with this heart disease, that's how I know Justin is the one that's talking about this, because the heart keeps coming up. You have to focus on your heart chakra. Okay. Have I told you that before?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. So, okay. I'm like, I don't know if this is like, I'm like repeating things, but I feel like I'm kind of repeating some of the same things. So, just taking that time to even going back over some of your earlier readings and like comparing, like finding gratitude right now and comparing like your growth. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Uh-huh.
okay, in this reading, I was clueless. I didn't know anything. I was like kind of coming into it like nervous and like apprehensive about what was going to happen or what was being said. But now I'm more confident. I'm more like excited about my journey. I'm on a clearly defined path. So just being able to show gratitude for yourself and for your growth and the actions that you're taking towards healing, that's going to be big for you. Okay.
Mhm.
So let me see. Do you have any questions for Justin before I start talking to grandma? Look at this shit. Before I almost shuffled the
Open.
cards, but this card was literally right on top. Open your heart. The heart chakra is associated with unconditional love, compassion, and joy. It is a source of deep and profound truths that cannot be expressed in words. Ma'am, ma'am,
Mm.
you know I'm not one of them now. Come on now.
Right.
I'm telling you what he's telling me. I keep seeing the heart. He's like doing this thing with his heart where he's like holding it, like he got his hands over his chest, but it's like
Mhm.
he's doing this, like over his chest. So I don't know what that means. Maybe it's just his way of like just showing me like, okay, she needs to open her heart. But let me see. Let's see what else he has to say. And then I'm gonna shuffle the music. Now, was he into, do you know if he was into drugs and stuff like that?
Um,
Not
I know
weed, but
he
like
I know he tried there were pills. I don't know what kind of pills he
Okay,
was
there we go.
taking.
There we
Yeah.
go. There we go. This is no fucking cat. I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna move my laptop closer so you can hear the music before we move on. Cause this song is called Eternal. So I want you to look up this song afterward. Make sure you're writing down the song. Okay, let me see. This is somebody that was proud of the lifestyle they lived. So it's kind of like a feeling of, and I can't remember all the lyrics to this particular song, but anytime I think of Bone Thugs and Harmony, and anytime they come on, it's like a sense of death looming over a person. I hate to say it like this, but I just
Mhm.
want you to have a better understanding of the energy that he was in when he was when he started living a certain way. I think he
Mhm.
knew he was going to die young.
Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah.
Have I said that before?
No, but his girlfriend told me that. She
Are
said
you
he felt like he
serious?
knew.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, because that's exactly what he's telling me. And just knowing how this music is, because Bone Thugs and Harmony is it's like very heavy. They talk a lot about drugs and just guns and violence and things like that.
Mhm.
And you wouldn't really know what they're saying unless you're listening to the lyrics like really closely. So it's a sense of like this dark cloud. Like imagine a person walking and it's like a dark cloud literally over their head. So I feel like he knew that and had an understanding of that, and that could have a lot to do with why he was living so. I don't want to call it recklessly because I don't know to
Mhm.
what extent, but he just wants you to have a little bit more closure as you're healing on your journey, and to not feel alone and just understand that he's communicating, like he's literally communicating with you all the time, and you know it, but don't doubt it. Okay, like
Mhm.
even in the music, like he's communicating through the music. Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to press play on this. Straight up that nigga return from the club. Just the sense no better than I did. We talking about being distributed, yeah, yo. Little lazy Peter, telling collecting my bank, we're rolling with true. Nothing to lose. Talking, screaming out murder, coming to serve you. Nigga, we told you, always stalking, no one assassin. Pick up the pump and they causing a drug eruption. Let loose with a buckshot blast and bomb that body that couldn't be bucked. Eternally here to stay. You the khaki suits of a hot tip boots. Oops, I'm coming with troops. Full me ready to shoot. Collecting my loot. Blazing up under my grind. That's insane. I crap when I came. Niggas that fell off the top that can hang. Giving us life. Trying to fuck with a tank and grind. Straight land to the heartless. Who the guns be thinking on execution. Straight prosecution. The leg of fucking strong confusion. Quick type. So he's talking about his friends. So was he like rude? I know you was talking about that actually yesterday. But okay, he's bringing up his friends, and then there was somebody he wasn't friends with anymore. He was friends with them, and then he wasn't. Like I'm seeing like a group of four people. Four people.
That's crazy because Kevin was a friend that he got into it with a lot, and him and Kevin stopped talking. Like before he died, him and Kevin they were on bad terms.
What? And that's the one that was trying to talk to you, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hold on. What is he talking about? Okay. Because this music, it's like, okay, click type this and click type that and chain gang this and they was living. I don't know what they was doing, but I think they might have been selling a little this and a little of that.
Yes, he was. I know he was selling weed.
Girl.
Yeah, he used to sell weed.
Okay. Now we getting somewhere because I don't think I've talked about this in the reading before.
Right, no.
Now he's talking about it. So you knew. I don't think he thought you knew. Did he know that you knew that?
No, so I found out he was selling weed after he died, and I went through his phone and I saw some things.
Girl.
That's how I found out about him selling weed.
He telling all the tea. He's like, it's okay. That's his way of like bringing it up. Like, okay, yeah, you caught me. You caught me red-handed. Okay, okay. I was living crazy. I was living reckless. But
Mhm.
I think I don't know what it is. It just he was like he don't have nothing to lose. It's like like either I'm gonna die or either I'm gonna. It just was like it was like just black and white for him like that. It was like either I'm gonna live or I'm gonna die. I don't care. It's like a sense of I don't care. So that kind of
Mhm.
feels like trauma. Like it feels like feeling like either a sense of worthlessness or a sense of like and then hearing about your story like growing up and like the separation and stuff. I can see that
Mhm.
now. It's like a feeling of like a lonely feeling, you know?
Yeah.
So is that how you felt?
Um. Yeah, I did feel the same way, and I really didn't understand like a lot of decisions Justin made until after he died. After he died is when I actually sat with it, and I went back and I was like, okay, this is why he did this. This is why he was doing that, because he
Mm,
felt abandoned, he felt alone, and he just kind of felt like he didn't have anybody there due to
yeah,
what we was going through.
right. And then his dad at that, with him being
Right.
a man, is kind of different.
Yeah.
Look,
Father.
ma'am, look, and he's the baby. It's like without my dad, it's like I just felt incomplete.
Mhm.
It's like because I don't know if he looks exactly like your dad or something, but it's like he's like that's like I'm his shadow, like I'm just like him, and I think that's why that time I was telling you when it comes to dad is really grieving hard because
Mhm.
it's like he either saw himself in him or it was something like that. Like it's like the way he was towards Justin, because was he like not good to him or something? Because he's I don't feel like it was like the best relationship.
Yeah, so when my parents were going through their divorce and separation, that's when Justin became rebellious. He felt some type of way because my
Mm.
father he abandoned us as well during that time, and Justin felt some type of way because Justin was used to having him in the home, having him around, and my father just pretty much he went and did what he wanted to do
So
and left
okay,
us.
okay, you hear yourself say that? That's what
Mhm.
Justin did. He want to do what he want to do. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah,
That's
uh-huh.
exactly what I'm hearing. It's like I don't care. He doesn't care. I don't care. So can you
Mhm.
feel the pain behind that and like
Yeah.
understand like he just was trying to run away from how he really felt, but like deep down inside, he was just that little boy who wanted his dad.
Yeah. Mhm.
He
Yeah.
wanted, look, mentor, coach. He wanted somebody to be his coach. I don't know if he wanted to get into sports or something like that, but he wanted somebody that would throw the football around with him, somebody who would, take him to the park to play, basketball, things like that. He just did not get it.
And that's why he stopped playing sports. He told us
Are
that. He
you
said because
kidding
my dad,
me?
he was like, I don't have a relationship with him. I don't care. That was the energy he was in too. He was in this energy of I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever I want and
Oh,
living reckless, like you said.
oh my God. When I tell you, look, and look what's on the bottom of the deck, grandmother, Grace. Is this both of y'all's grandma? Look, mother nurturing. It's like he had the
Mhm.
women in his life. It was
Mhm.
it was never enough. It was not
Yeah.
enough for him.
Yeah.
It
Right.
didn't compare to
Uh huh.
what he felt like he could have got from his dad. Like, and it's
Yes.
kind of sad. It's making me want to cry. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
cry, but it's just like I feel the pain behind the words and why he did what he did. But he really feels like if he wouldn't have died like that, it would have been another way he would have died. And that's kind of sad to think
Yeah.
like that. But
Mhm.
this is why he's pushing you in your own life and your journey because he's saying we have a dark cloud over us. And it's the mental battles of understanding your worth. And it's like life, he's saying life is very fickle. And he's literally using that word. He's saying like it's a thin line between life and death. So you have to protect yourself and protect your energy at all costs, even from people in the family. Like
Mhm.
he doesn't want you to handle your anger like he did, like avoidance and just running away, you know?
Mhm.
So that's going to be a lesson for you, just to stand in your truth and, stand 10 toes even when you're going through the darkness, the dark night of the soul, which is what you're going through now. You see the
Mhm.
correlation?
Yes.
This is kind of what he was going through before he died. Can you understand that?
Mhm.
So the way that, not saying you feel like you're in this dark space now, I don't see you in a dark space. I don't. I don't even feel you in a dark space. What it is, it's like you have to be careful of your thoughts, because it's easy for you to get in a dark space because of the generational trauma. So
Mhm.
even so, okay, I did say that it's not just sexual trauma; it's mental illness. Okay,
Mhm.
so I even think this grandmother, um, like your mom's mom, she's living still, right?
Right. That's correct.
Okay, does she have mental illness?
But I believe she probably do. I believe she
Yeah,
does.
he's saying she does. That runs in the family.
Uh
So
huh.
you see how you have, like, your healing is non-negotiable,
Right.
and that's something but it's like this is a reminder, like, okay, like it's really life or death for you, and I'm not trying to scare you, but this is not an option. And I think you know that now. Like, you're in
Mhm.
too deep to, like, keep
Mhm.
living how you've been living. You can't be reckless with your life, because you have you have it's like your life is going to be different. It's not going to be like this generational curse. Okay, so let's get some insights from Justin. Of Let's just see what he would like to say. Well, let me shuffle the music. Okay. See. Nobody does it better. Okay. Okay, let me turn it down a little bit. Is the volume okay? You need me to turn it down a little bit more?
The volume is good.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. They can come closer than close. Original, they never will be. Heart chakra, third eye chakra, intuition, sixth sense, inner knowing, psychic abilities, third eye. So these are your chakras. You wrote both of these down?
Yes, I have them.
Okay. All right, we're gonna talk to Grandma in a second. I don't think he's done talking. Did you hear that? My mind is blocked. Did you hear that shit?
The ID.
Let me run this back. Hold up. They can come closer than close. Original, they never will be. We must be from coast to coast. Yeah. We just trying to make you see. Nobody does it better. I'm sitting here tripping. My mind is blocked. Nate Dogg just spit it, so it's time to clock. No one can do it better like this two-man crew. They say we one-hit quitters. Now what y'all gonna do? Always into something, that's my name. Only out for money, hey, cause that's the game. People always ask me why I'm out for stretch. He who has the most is he who won the match. See? He who has the most is who won the match. So he wanted money. He just wanted money. He felt like money was that freedom, and that's why he was doing what he was doing. I feel like he wanted to get away, or maybe just like, yeah, because I feel like he was doing it to get away, like go somewhere. I don't know where he wanted to go. Justin, do you want to talk about like where you wanted to get away to? Where were you going? Oh, look, solitude. He wanted to be by himself. Sacrifice. Ooh, he's talking about you now. Okay, hold on. You got a card that flew on the floor. Heartbreaking loss. He's talking about you. He didn't want to be. Don't take this the wrong way, okay?
Mhm.
He didn't want to be stuck. He said, "I don't want. I didn't want to be stuck like she was." It was like he saw how unhappy you were, and this is what he's been trying to talk to you about, like setting boundaries. And you see, like, do you understand now, like where he was coming from with that?
Yes. Yeah, and I know he's talking about being stuck and stuff, dealing with my mom and her mental illness. I was always there, and he left. He did. He would leave, and he would go, and
Mm.
he would come home.
He would be out.
Yes,
How
because he
long
didn't
would he
want to
be
deal with it.
gone?
Um, Sometime I remember one time he was gone for like a month, and
Are
he
you
came back
kidding
home.
me?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like he be gone for the night.
Mm-mm.
Oh, he said I'm out. So he was
Yeah.
serious. He was planning. He was going somewhere for longer than a month. I'm gonna tell you that. He was planning. I feel like it was Arizona. What?
I think he wanted to move with because his girlfriend at the time, she was from Baltimore, and he was talking about they were talking about moving, I believe, somewhere up that way.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. He wanted to look. Look what came out. Material harvest. He wanted to make some money for brighter days. He wanted to
Hmm.
create abundance for himself. He wanted to have a family. He wanted to like, oh, this is kind of sweet. He wanted to show you like we can like live a better life. Like we could do this differently from our parents. And I also picked up on this too. I didn't pick up on this at first because the cards were coming out fast. Look at this. Generational trauma. And then you have father, mother, grandmother.
Hmm.
These the culprits right here, okay? These the motherfucking culprits, all three of them, okay?
Hmm.
This is who caused the trauma. All of them traumatized y'all. All three of them traumatized y'all. So you have to sit with that. And you have to, I'm not telling you to be mad at them, but you do have to allow yourself to grieve. Stop acting like everything's okay. Stop acting like, and I think you're getting out of that, especially with your dad. But
Hmm.
you have to really like, this is something you have to be able to release, especially if you wanted to improve and you want people to treat you better and you still want to be able to be in their life. Yeah, you got to focus on your shadow work. Focus on the shadow work so you can find your power, so you can find your strength, so you can find your voice, and so you can develop your mediumship abilities. Okay, this has to do with your gifts. Okay, and look, using your voice. So, do you sing? I know Justin, he was into music, but do you sing?
No, I don't sing.
Okay, so Spirit is saying you need to start singing. Just sing, okay? Around the house when you're cleaning up, if it's a song in your spirit, just sing. Like just sing a song because you need to start using your voice. You're not telling your story enough. I'm that's why I kept saying I'm proud of you because you're posting your content like I've been telling you. Been telling you this for years now, huh?
Yes.
So it's gonna get easier the more that you do it. And this here, you see this card, it says singer and then it says voice. So as long as you're using your voice, it's like he's saying it's heavenly for you. It raises your vibration. When you tell your story, you feel empowered, you feel good about yourself. So just post it, like whether it's content or whatever. um I was trying to say just do it. Like don't hesitate when it comes to using your voice. So let me ask him, what does he want you to talk about? Have I asked that before? I feel like I have. Asked him what does he
I,
want you to talk about in content?
yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
And I think you already made yeah, because I was talking about motherhood and stuff. Didn't
Hmm.
I say that? I don't know
Yeah.
how I'm remembering this because that was so long ago. Let me see. Because he was talking about, yeah, he told you, and you've posted those videos now, right? The motherhood,
Right.
the
Uh huh.
Bell palsy, and then what else did he say to talk about?
Just my life story, things that I've been through, and also like my growth with my healing journey as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what it is. So write that one down, healing journey,
Healing journey.
because this is like what you need to go off of. Um, Also on the bottom of the deck, you have the Love Begins card. So that's a good indication, again, that love is coming. You also have the Magician card on the bottom. So you have to be the one to transmute some of that, some of the negative energy that you went through in your life. So write transmutation down. Write that word down. Transmutation. And what this means is you're turning dark energy into light energy. You're turning something negative into something positive. You're harnessing all of that pain. And you're going to have to do this for you and Justin. So, whenever I would say you can do a petition, you can journal. It doesn't really matter how you go about it. But as you're doing this and as you're thinking about all the pain and all the trauma, it's almost like you want to visualize all of that energy gathering to your heart. And this is just what's coming to my head, so I'm just saying it. But all of that pain and trauma, it's not coming to your heart, it's already in your heart. It's like a heartbreak type of energy. So you take all of that energy, put it on paper. Look, it's even makes sense here. So you put it on paper and then you burn it. Okay, so essentially this is a releasal. So yeah, that's what you're doing. You're writing a release, but you're taking all of that pain. So this is, I never even thought about it like this, but I always teach people, well, beginners, I teach people to, on one side of your petition paper, write the releasal, and then on the other side write the petition. That's that's essentially what it is. It's like you're transmuting, because you're not doing them
Okay.
separately, you're doing them together, right? You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's like you're taking all of that pain and you're turning it into something positive. So what you're saying, so you know how I was talking about Justin, I said he wanted to get away. And
Uh.
really hear what I'm saying, Butterfly. He wanted
Mhm.
to get away. He wanted to be independent. He wanted to make his own money. You're living his wildest dream. He wanted a
Mhm.
family. He wanted a child. You're living his wildest dream right now. So he's showing up for you, like letting you know, like, you're doing good. You just got to keep going. You can't stop in the darkness like I did. Like, it
Mhm.
makes no sense, because it's going to be too painful for you, and then it's going to be something in your mind that just switches to either depression or just darkness, and then there's going to be like no returning from it. So that's what he means by fickle. It's like it's a very sensitive type of thing, and you have to really, that's why you got to protect yourself, not in the way of a closed heart, but in a way of using your intuition better. Okay,
Mhm.
not allowing yourself to be manipulated, because you're smarter than that. You are. So don't let people manipulate you. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's shuffle the music one more time. And then we're going to talk to grandma. Backstabbers. Hmm. The OJ's backstabbers. And I was just talking about boundaries. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So do you have any questions for Justin before we talk to grandma?
Um, I know we talked about work, my job and stuff.
Uh huh.
But I wanted to know, like, is it getting to the point to where I need to like maybe branch off and try to find something else,
Yeah.
because I'm getting on the job. Like I can tell I'm just getting tired and I'm mentally drained and it's becoming overwhelming.
Yeah. Okay. So let's ask him. I think it's time for you to start focusing on the move. And the reason I say this is because when I was saying listen to what I'm saying closely, it's
Mhm.
because Justin was saying he wanted to get away.
Mhm.
And what do you want to do? Get away.
Get
That's your
yeah.
dream.
It's like
That's your
yeah.
dream. So stop. Don't plan to stay somewhere if you don't really want to be there. So it's like just doing the practical things that you can do right now, applying to jobs, trying to set things up, set things in motion. If you're gonna apply, like for instance, you're saying the job. it's not making you happy, things like that. So you're obviously gonna start looking for something else. Don't look where you're at, look somewhere else. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like start to just do those practical things that make sense for that next step. All the plans will start to come together, and your spirit team can help you more if you're being more practical. Don't think of all the manifestations are not always going to come in like a big grand way. It's
Mhm.
sometimes it's just the small things. Like start buying things for the move. Like start making a list of everything you're gonna need to move. Like start with the basics. You're gonna need boxes, right? You're gonna need tape.
Mhm.
You're gonna need, you know what I'm saying? That's manifestation. Manifestation is not stressing and worrying about the money, how it's gonna come. It's preparing for what you want. So when it comes to a move, there's so many layers to it, finding a house, finding a job, finding all of these things. So you're gonna want to work with your spirit team on this and not, you know, just be winging it, okay? Or wait,
Mhm.
feeling like it's gonna fall off the sky because it's not. It's gonna require you basically making the plan for it, okay? So let me ask him. I'm gonna use the pendulum. So you're asking, you want to know is now the time to start looking, or like what do you want to know?
Yeah.
Like yes, okay,
So is it a good time now to start looking for other jobs?
okay. All right, Justin, is now a good time for her to start looking for other jobs? Yes or no? Yes.
Mm, okay.
Do you see that?
Yeah. That was quick.
It was quick. It was. That's why I'm like, you know it. Like you didn't even have to ask that. Okay, let me see. Should she be looking in Houston? Should she be looking for jobs in Houston? It's going in circles. Justin, should she look for a job where she is? Yes or no? Oh, you saw that? It went to no so quick.
Right.
Okay, so it went in circles with the Houston, but it's like what I take that as is just be confident. Like go where you want to go. Like how I said, he wanted to go to Arizona. It's just like a random place. Like it doesn't have to, like you don't have to know nobody there. You don't have to, like
Mhm.
that type of thing. Like don't let people talk you out of what you want to do. Okay, don't, especially not the three that I just held up them cards for, okay? Because the
Right.
mental ain't all the way there. So stop letting people talk you out of your prosperity and your success, okay? You kind of have to just be the mature one, like you've always
Mhm.
been. It's you have to mother and nurture yourself. Stop looking for that from them. They only have so much capacity to give. And I think you know that deep down inside.
Mhm.
But you, okay, big you, adult you has to understand. I'm sorry, little you has to understand that. Because I think big you understands it, but little you is the one that's like still suffering behind it. Okay. That's the one that's getting hurt when you're getting triggered by them saying things or doing things to kind of throw your energy off. Okay.
Mhm.
So you have to understand big you and little you. It's the same person, but it's kind of two different people. Little you can be triggered by so many things. So you got to be more mindful of that. You're the one that has to mother and nurture her, though. Okay. Look at this. And it says nurturing, mother, nurturing. So you have to nurture yourself and encourage yourself. And I think this will like clear up a lot of the second guessing and going in circles. So yes. So now is the time, okay? Now's the time. So let's talk to grandma. Let me see. I've been on here for 44 minutes. I'm gonna shuffle the music and then we'll. All right, grandma, what kind of energy are you in? You said her name is Liz.
Mhm.
Okay. Not the old school music came on. TK Soul.
Oh.
Do y'all listen to that in Louisiana?
Yes, we
I
do.
already know because this is like we used to listen to this in Arkansas growing up. So I already know the energy switch so quick. Oh my gosh. All right, Grandma. So this is a guardian angel for you. She got her wings. Look, develop your mediumship abilities. Take a spiritual bath. French ancestry. Some Louisiana girl. Hold on. Some Louisianians who speak French may have direct French ancestry from families that immigrated to Louisiana in the 18th and 19th century. Okay, so are you Creole or Cajun?
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay, so this makes sense. Okay, so this grandma, this would be her ancestry. Okay, so is this mom's mom? No, yeah. Is this on mom's side or dad's side?
Dad, that's my father's mom.
Okay, dad's mom. Okay, dad's mom. So this is your paternal grandmother. She wants you to take a spiritual bath. She's talking to you about your mediumship abilities. So this makes sense for this coming up. This actually was trying to come out multiple times. She's with a baby. There's a baby with her that's between 7 and 15 years old. I'm not gonna talk to that. Look, I'm not gonna talk to the baby that's trying to come out. But is it lagging?
No, uh-uh.
Okay, it's not lagging on your end. Okay, it says raise your vibration. So this baby's in your frequency. So we need to try to do a mediumship reading next. I'm sorry, not a mediumship reading, a miscarriage reading next time. Okay, because there's like a
Hmm.
child spirit that's trying to step forward. That's a baby boy. 1700s. Victim to domestic violence. Do you know about that?
No.
Okay. So this grandma experienced. She lost a baby from it. Okay. She lost the baby from domestic violence. So this is also who's in your frequency trying to urge you to not date certain partners. So her and Justin are like wanting you to like just love yourself more and just don't play about you, okay? Because the one for you is not gonna play about you. So in order to meet that person, you can't play about you. The one for you is not gonna be aggressive or show aggression towards you. Um, also seeing like a okay, pregnancy keeps coming up for you. So, hmm, I would say at this time, don't have sex with anybody because you're very fertile. All right,
And that's weird because I've been abstinent for it's been 4 months, I believe.
stay abstinent
But no.
because that thing marinating down there. I'm telling you. Okay, look, the fertility is fertillian. Okay, I don't know how to say it, but I'm telling you, it's a baby that's trying to come. It could be like a spirit trying to come back. Let me see. Let me ask. Is there like a spirit that's trying to come back? It could be that damn baby I was just talking to you about.
Hmm.
That baby boy wanting to come back. Let me see. Is that him? Now, child spirit, are you the one trying to come back as a baby? Are you trying to come back and be born again as a in a new body? Yes or no? No. So it's not the child spirit. So let's see. Grandma, are you trying to come back in a new body? Yes or no? Yes. It would be the grandma. How they said the grandma the baby? Yeah, grandma the baby. Okay. Grandma's the baby. So she trying to come back. Wow, that is crazy. Is she a dark skinned woman?
Yes, she is.
Girl, literally both of these ladies is dark skinned. So Yeah. So I wonder was she born in the 1700s? But she wasn't a great grandma. She was just a grandma, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I wonder what year she. But she's bringing up the 1700s. Hmm. I wonder what that's about. Let me see. Grandma, what's your message to your granddaughter? Because you told her about the fertility, the French ancestry is coming up. She does want you to. I don't know. Do you speak it? Do you speak the Creole?
No.
You need to learn some French words, even if it's just like the basics. She wants you to speak and like greet her this way. Okay. Does that make sense? Like with this particular spirit, like did she ever speak that?
I'm not sure because she died before I was born, so I'm not sure.
Okay, so this could even make sense. Died before birth, so died before you were born. That could be another way to interpret this card. So she passed away before you were born. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So you didn't know her.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been her. Okay, let me ask you this: did your dad ever speak any French?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, he didn't. And this is making her mad because she's like, and I used to talk to him in French, and he not even. It's like I don't like when people do that. It's like your grandparents poured so much into you, and like your parents poured into you. It's like you're not pouring that into your kids. It's like that's how traditions die. That's how these spirits are being forgotten because people are not keeping their memory alive. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is why you have to stay on your spiritual path because it's certain spirits in the bloodline that's working with you to like heal the trauma, but it has to be somebody that is taking these traditions and keeping them alive. This particular grandmother spirit, she wants people to like what is she saying? Some. I can't even try to even say what she's saying. She's trying to speak French to me, but I don't I don't know French to speak it, but she just like greeting me in French and it's like she's smiling. Like this is just like she's a like you would have thought she was I don't know really how it works with like um in Louisiana. I know some like the older people they speak it, but like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
the younger kids don't. Is that how it
Yeah.
is still?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean it's like a you have to understand culture plays such a big role in the world and she wanted she wanted for her generation to be well rounded. That's what she wants. That's what she wants. She wants her future generations to be well rounded, to be able to go to different parts of the world and speak French and speak, you know what I'm saying? Like that was such
Mm-hmm.
a big thing for her. I think in her time that was like a status of money. You knowing another language. And I don't think it was like perceived like that back then of like knowing another language, but when you're traveling and you're going to different places in the world and people are speaking different languages, that's a prosperity money type of energy, okay? So that's what she
Mm-hmm.
wants you guys to carry through her legacy. So remember that about her. And she does want your daughter to learn like a few words as well. So if you're learning words, I mean, it's very basic words. Hi, hello, how are you? Good night. What else is she trying to want you to learn? I love you. Um, I am well. So maybe there's like sayings or something so you can look into the
Okay.
French way to say I love you, the French way to say I am well, I am full, I am well, something like that. She's trying to say. So I would look into that, okay, and just I'm trying to see does she want to be on an altar? Is she on your altar yet?
Mm-hmm. She is.
Okay. Okay, good, good, good. Because I'm like, I feel like she wants to be on there. Okay, she wants you to take a spiritual bath too and do like some cleansing around your home with Palo Santo.
Okay.
Do you have Palo?
No.
Okay, I'm burning some right now. But yeah, she wants you to use the Palo. It's very uplifting. Okay, so anytime you're having like any mental blocks or anything like that, because that has come up a lot. Mental block, mental block. So keep your mind clear. She's also talking about getting fresh air, getting out in nature, and going for walks. Okay, is that possible for you to do?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so she wants you to start doing those walks or whatever. And if you can walk near water, that would be even better. Cause I feel like where she's at, she can't see you, but she can see you near water. So this is telling me that you need to put a glass of water on your altar for her, and you have to
Okay.
keep it full. That's how she's able to come through and communicate with you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me ask her. Does she want an offering? And then we'll get ready to close out. All right, Grandma. Is there an offering that you would like, or any final words you would like to say? Look, I was in my bag acting up. You helped me find my smile again. Oh, she's smiling thinking about you. Look, no is a complete sentence. Ma'am, she not playing with you about this self love. Right. Grandma, any offerings? All right, no sneaky links, okay? Look, she keep trying to talk to your ass. Pick up the phone. But okay, it's because okay, do you have water on the altar right now?
No, and that's weird because I did put some on there, and that water it was gone quick.
She's thirsty, okay? You need more water. Look at this. Water.
Water.
Freaking
Okay.
water. Says what doesn't come out in the rinse eventually comes out in the wash. The truth reveals itself. So she wants you to start testing people, like if you're dating them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't okay. So people are gonna try to rush. Okay, this is what she's basically saying. People are gonna try to move fast with you and rush you to do things when they're trying to manipulate you. So
Mm-hmm.
take your time, get to know someone, let someone court you, let someone come pick you up. They need to be opening up the door for you. They need these are things that you're gonna know this is the person by what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell them shit. Don't tell them what to do. Don't tell them how to treat you. You need to observe, say less. And once that one person takes that time to get to know you, you will know it's them because of how they're acting towards you. Okay. This is like a Haitian guy. Okay. This is what I'm seeing as far as you on the phone with somebody. Okay. This is like a dark, he doesn't have to be Haitian, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like the color of your grandma. Look, they're like her color. Okay. It's like this rich chocolatey, like a rich, um, like type of complexion. You know how some
Mm-hmm.
people look very moisturized?
Uh-huh.
Like some people look ashy, dark skin, and then some people look moisturized, dark skin. It's kind of like they have like a red tint to their skin. That's the best way I can describe it. So that's what made me say Haitian because a lot of Haitians you see look like that. They like kind of look like I hate to say like orange. It's like a little orange tint to them. So that's what I'm picking up with this person. So they could be not African American. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so African, Jamaican, Caribbean, things like that. Okay, let me see. Look, partnerships and alliances. So this person is going to be about working together. And I've told you this before about the person that you end up with. I've talked to you
Mm-hmm.
about the partnerships and stuff. So it has to be a partnership. This person is helping you, and it's gonna be so obvious. If they ain't doing shit, it's not them.
Right.
Don't have sex with them. Do not. Okay. They need to be doing things for you, taking you out on dates, courting you. Okay. The whole 9 yards. I mean it. Like you really have to work on, and she's like driving home this point, self love. Heal from that sexual abuse trauma so that way you will stop settling because it has to do with that. And then it has to do with the reason that shadow work comes up is because if you don't fully deal with something, it will keep coming up and keep coming up, keep coming up. That's why this
Mm-hmm.
card
Yeah.
says what doesn't come out in the rinse eventually comes out in the wash. So you can't fake your healing. You have to fully sit in it. And you'll know when it's healed when you could talk about it without crying. But you're not going to know that if you're not talking about it. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you have to be posting your content, posting if that's the way that you want to express yourself. And also with the sacral chakra, that card came up, but I didn't read it. The sacral chakra deals with sexual energy and creativity and confidence and things like that. Work with your sacral chakra as well as the heart chakra and the third eye chakra. But the sacral's coming up because I'm happy that you've been abstinent. But if
Mhm.
you have problems with like controlling like yourself, or like maybe you'll like sleep with somebody because you're just like you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Have
Mhm.
better self control. Keep that up. Keep the self control up. The longer you go without something, is the easier it is to go without it. So it's good that you're already not doing it because it makes it easier to tell people no. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And you have to watch just on those moments where you feel sexual frustration, because it will come up eventually.
Mhm.
At those moments, okay, that's when you got to do something creative. That's when you pick up that phone or that camera and you record a video, okay, and you edit that video and you post that video, okay. Focus your energy on you. Focus it on how you can better yourself. The way you better yourself is by putting that into something you love and just nurturing it, okay. And remember that you are doing this for little you. So little you can feel safe and secure. Okay. Big you already are aware. You're already healing. You're already on that path of, finding the things that you want in this lifetime and obtaining those things. But little you still feels unsafe. Little you is still, you know, in that headspace. And little you doesn't have to be like a baby you. This is high school you. This is middle school you. Think about the things that she was going through. This is the
Mhm.
energy that you need to be tapping into. So when I was talking about transmuting, on one side of the paper is the releasal. You need to write everything down. I don't care if you're saying I fucking hate this bitch. That's what you need to write down. You
Mhm.
need to talk crazy. Okay. I'm telling you. I'm just being real with you. Be as honest, be as ruthless as you need to be. Now, don't say I wish she would die, because it might happen. So don't say nothing crazy like that.
Mhm.
But just say things like, you know, if this is just what I'm hearing for you. I wouldn't necessarily do this, but it's just the way that you have to be able to express it and show anger. Like anger isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes you need to have anger in order to release something, you know?
Mhm.
'Cause if we're always pretending like everything is okay, it's hard to heal, you know? So that is the lesson. That is what you need to be focused on. That's what they want you to know. Is so this has been the grandmother in your frequency. You already know Justin is always in your frequency.
Right.
I don't think it's been a reading he had, maybe one or two readings he hasn't stepped forward in. But I feel like he was doing that just to be polite and let other people talk. But I feel like most of the readings he has come out. So I'm happy that he was able to express. I feel like he was trying to confess to you, or just let you know that he knows that you know. But yeah, that kind of tripped me out. The whole thing of like him selling and like that.
Uh huh.
That dude, that was so funny because I'm like, God damn, like this shit crazy. It's like the more you develop your gifts, the sharper it. It's so easy to like hear something in your head, and then like if you say it out loud and it resonates, like that's a good feeling to know like you spot on, like what I'm hearing is like what I'm hearing. Okay.
And that's probably why I had that dream too. I had told you I had a dream where I saw him. We were dancing the blue face, and then he got drunk and he was down in the bottle, and I just embraced him and hugged him. We hugged each other so tight,
Oh,
and he was
when was
drunk, and I had to
this?
hold him and keep him up because he couldn't stand up. That's how drunk he was in the dream.
Oh, didn't you tell us about that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So for him to be, let me ask him before we close this out. I wonder what that was about. But now that that song Eternal came on, yeah, I can see with that whole energy of like, it's just like, think about the energy that you got to be in when you transition. Like, okay, because when we transition, usually that kind of dictates where, I'm not gonna say where we go, but like our mind state in the afterlife. So he's thinking about betrayal. He's thinking about family. He's thinking about you, like wishing he could have saved you or helped you. He's thinking about the life he didn't have. He didn't get to have kids. He didn't get to marry
Mhm.
his girlfriend. He didn't get to like do all of those things that makes you a man. This is like what he feels. And so it feels very dark. That's what I mean by that dark
Mhm.
cloud. It's like to know you're gonna die and then you're so young and you didn't get to experience that. That's what feels kind of borderline depressing to me. So that's the energy that he was in when he transitioned.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
just imagine being like in the afterlife and like that's why he keeps coming down and coming back and all that stuff. I think he wants to make sure you're okay. So you have to let him know
Mhm.
that you are okay. So he can fully be at peace and like go heal. Because he is so worried about you. That's why he keeps coming back like that. I don't think
Yeah.
he's
Mhm.
ever not come. So you have to like. Do you talk to him more now, like out loud and just
Yes, I do out loud. Uh-huh.
good? Okay, that's good. That's great because you got to talk to him and tell him, Justin, just it's okay to heal. The way he's showing up with the drinking and stuff, that's showing you he ain't fully healed.
Mhm.
He's still struggling with that. So let me see. So Justin, how are you feeling right now? What's the energy that you're feeling right now? And then we'll do this and I'll shuffle. Let me shuffle the music. Grandma didn't get to say it. Barely a peep. Mhm. Friday, Sir Charles. I turned my shuffle off, so let me do it one more time. Okay. Perfect. By Van Keaton. I love this song. Let me turn it on slowed. This is a beautiful song. It's called Perfect by Vin Keaton. Vinkeatin. Okay. All right, let me see what Justin has to say. Justin, how are you doing at this time? Cause you showed up drunk as a skunk, so it could just be him wanting to like be with the family, and cause y'all all used to do that together.
Yeah, we did.
So yeah, it could. That's what I get, just like kind of fellowshipping with the family, but that dang near give. Oh, I just lost my woman type of like falling over drunk and
Mhm.
because it's a way to drink and not be sloppy with it. So Justin, what was it about you showing up drunk? What's your current energy? Let your sister know. Discontent and boredom. He's like in limbo. He's in limbo. He's not. I don't feel like he's in the spirit world. He's like earthbound. Earthbound. That's not what we want. Okay. You did do a releasal for him. I remember you did that, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, telling him it's okay, he can release himself. We did that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Discontent and boredom. Transformation. Okay. 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 He's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting on you. Okay. He's waiting on you. Transformation. This is a woman with the butterfly. With the freaking
The butterfly.
I didn't catch that till I said it out loud. Oh my god. With the green shirt on. Okay. Okay. The heart chakra. Like, really, Justin? Okay. Come on now. He is not playing with you. This is hilarious. Okay, discontent and boredom. So you see how you got the rainbow at the bottom? It's like he can't even be happy because he's like it's something you're prolonging. What is okay? Destiny. Your destiny. Your life's purpose. And then look, love begins. This card comes back. Look at the rainbow. He's trying to help you with all of these things. Look, triumphant success. This is all on the bottom of the deck. Hope. Like this is like faith, vision, transformation, success, destiny. So these are all positive things. I see you on like a straight path, like there's no obstacles, but what is the hold up? Look, moving on. That's the old woman not moving on till she old. Stand your ground, ma'am. What is this? Is this about the ex? Cause who like you're not moving on from anybody, are you?
No, I released him in May.
Okay, and then you did them candles and stuff. Okay,
Right.
what the hell is this? Okay, so you're moving on. Let me see. Stand your ground. Okay, so he wants you to just make sure. Okay, we kind of already talked about that. Standing your ground. Let me see. Okay, yeah, because grandma was talking about that. No is a complete sentence. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna be people if they haven't already come trying to come out the woodworks and still deal with you and talk to you.
Mhm.
Um, stand your ground. I think you still been standing your ground pretty good. So
Mhm.
I don't think Justin trusts that you gonna keep standing on business. Okay, I don't think he feel like. Let me see, Justin. What are you saying? What do you want? What are you saying to your sister? See, because this is look positive movement forward. Emotional loss. Mm, heart chakra. Again, you got the water. You got the sun, the water. The sun came up for him too. You got the sun here again. So these are the different things that I'm getting. So you do need to get near that water. Talk to him. Talk to him about the emotional loss. Okay. This okay. It's becoming clear to me now. He wants you to talk. So you remember at the beginning I was saying you need to talk about your trauma. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Mhm.
Go near the water and talk to Justin out loud. It's kind of like how with your grandma. I think Justin can see you though, but your
Mhm.
grandma, she can't. It's like wherever she is, she can't see you unless it's like I think she needs to be on like an outside type of altar or something. Um, no, because she did say the thing with the water. The water. Just put the glass of water in there because she can connect through the water. So for Justin, I think I mean, you can connect with him anywhere, but I think it'll be a great way to release by talking to him at the water and letting him know that you got this and you're good and you're going to keep standing on business until that person comes into your life and you're going to keep on your positive path because you know what your path is, right?
Mhm.
You just have to keep building on it. You got to keep trusting that you're being guided, divinely guided. Okay, so you got to trust everything that not everything that comes to you. I'm not saying that, but like trust the insights that you're getting. Trust it. Okay, that keeps coming up. So like, are you not trusting it? Like when you get the signs, because you're getting the signs, but what is it that you're not doing? Like, why are you not trusting it?
I think it mainly has to do like trust because I got that too in my pools, like having faith, trusting that things are gonna work
Okay.
out. I think it's probably just worrying too
Yes,
much.
yes, yes. Faith. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is the thing with faith. You know how they say faith is the size of a mustard seed? It's like all you need is just a little bit. Okay? So that is also a part of hoodoo and conjure. It's a faith-based practice. So
Mhm.
the outcome depends on our belief that it's going to happen. If you don't have that belief, it's not going to happen. And that's the only reason it's not happening because it's like you're doing everything in vain. Like all the actions that you're taking, it's in vain if you don't even believe. The first step is believing. Okay.
Mhm.
So get firm on that and just get out of your own head and get into your heart. Okay. Not only allowing yourself to love others, but allowing others to love you. Okay. That's a big one. Write that down
Okay.
because that's the heart chakra. It's not only allowing people, it's not only allowing yourself to love others, but it's allowing other people to love you and take care of you. And you have to grasp that one before this relationship for sure. Because you will love the hell out of somebody, but you have to let them love you as well.
Okay. Got it down.
Okay. So let me see. All right. Is there any offering, Spirit? Okay, them greens came up again. Okay, dude, that's I don't even have to pull cards. I don't even know why I'm pulling all these cards. I could just tell you what he's saying. But the greens
Green.
are coming up. Hot sauce for sure. A lot of hot sauce. Does he eat hot sauce?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, because he said lots of hot sauce. Um, ice water. Ice water for Justin. And the grandma doesn't want ice.
Okay.
What is this? Let me see. Okay, so like the smoked turkey. I don't know if it's smoked turkey or ham hock or something like that in the greens, but whatever meat that you use, just put the meat in there. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
It could be any kind of smoked meat. Um, see anything else? I'm seeing oranges come up for grandma.
Okay.
So yeah, oranges, maybe like 3 oranges. You
And
could
that was
peel
probably
them.
grandma who wanted coffee as well, because I left coffee on
Oh
my
yeah,
own
yeah,
too.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, the coffee is good, especially if you're like so once we do the road opener, definitely leave coffee because it speeds things
Okay.
up and it's a great offering to leave if you're asking for something and you need it quick. Like if you need money quick or something like that. Yeah, for sure. Let me see anything else. Oranges. I feel like she just liked fruit because now she's saying apples. So oranges and apples. Okay. With the apples, you don't have to cut those up. Just you can
Okay.
put the whole apple, like green apples, and also wear some green. Wear green a lot more. Okay, like you wear your pink, which is good
Mhm.
because pink can be for the heart chakra too. But the color for the heart chakra is green, so it's interesting. And I wasn't even thinking about it, but that one card where the girl had the green shirt on, remember? Oh,
Uh-huh.
look right here, green shirt. See, let me see. Green. Look, even green here. I didn't even peep this.
Green. A whole bunch of green.
Green. Golly. Look, transformation. Green. And it's literally a freaking butterfly. Now that's still tripping me out. Justin is in a lot of blue and purple. Blue and purple, which is like water, emotions, sensitivity. This is blue. So this could be him. The moving on. Okay, and I've never seen this as a man. I've always seen this as an old woman. And why am I seeing this as a man now? It's like he looking at his time clock like, okay, is she gonna get it right? All right, I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like I'm 1 foot on earth, 1 foot in the spirit realm. I'm holding on, but please don't make me have to come back and hurt somebody. That's the energy. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, Justin, we got you. You even have to hurt nobody. She gets the message. I fully believe she does. Okay. Triumph and success. Love begins. Okay. So yeah. Love begins. I was trying to pay attention to the colors. Here you got third eye, heart chakra. So the purple, okay, so yeah, the purple, that could be like Justin's energy. But yeah, the heart chakra, this is all obviously your messages, but all of these colors and everything, it has a lot to do with the like the messages deep, like the deeper messages. Like even with
Mhm.
these cards, like the border of the cards, it's the chakras. So how it's outlined in green, that's heart chakra. You see? So
Yeah.
that's why I always say go back and watch y'all's readings and stuff because it's always gonna give you more information and more insights into the message. Okay. So do you have any more questions?
Nope. That's it.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for booking. And remember that the next one we need to do is the miscarriage one
Okay.
for the
Yes.
child spirit. So make sure you remind me for next month.
Okay.
And before we hop off of here, I'm gonna pull from my little affirmation deck. I think you have this deck too, the one Annabelle got us.
Mhm.
Were you in the group then? The Queen Confidence stack.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that one. Okay, and he wants you to use those for yourself, like on a daily basis, because you have to be repeating certain things like mantras and stuff, especially if your mind wanders. You need to, that's okay, write them on. So what I'm about to pull, write it on post-it notes and then hang it up on your mirror. And if you don't have post-it notes, you need to write it either in lipstick or a dry erase marker on your mirror because you need to see it
Okay.
every day. It needs to be in your face. Every time you pass that mirror, you need to repeat it and say it. And I want to know, check back with me in a week. And like over the week, you can be writing it in your docs, but just check back with me in a week and let me know has anything happened because I feel like something is about to happen.
Mhm.
But it has to do with the mantras, okay? That's gonna really set it in motion and also get you out of your head and stop overthinking stuff
Uh huh.
about your journey and your path because you have nothing to doubt, honestly. You have absolutely nothing to doubt about your journey. Just have that faith, and a lot of that faith is gonna come from you connecting deeper with your spirit team. These like older spirits that have all this wisdom and knowledge because they want to share it with you. But we just got to get Justin to a place to where he can go heal so we can let some other spirits step forward. That's more a little bit more wiser and that can like come because he have a strong energy. He's a great protector, but we just want him to be able to heal fully and not feel like he got to keep coming back to earth to save you.
Mhm.
So, but that's your brother. Of course, he's gonna do that. But you just want him to be able to rest in peace fully. All right. So let's see. What are the affirmations, Justin? What are the affirmations you want her to write down and repeat? Play music. All right. Four. Okay. Final words of encouragement. Perfect. So the music is just saying like you're so he feels like you're like the definition of like a good I don't want to say it like that. That sounds weird. Like a good feminine woman. Like femininity represents you, not just with the pink and like the aesthetics, but he's just saying
Mhm.
like you're very much like a real woman. It's not just looks or anything. It's like a person's character. So he really values that about you, and he wants you to lead more with that energy, that feminine energy that you have because the right man is going to really love that about you. A masculine man is going to really love that feminine energy in you. So you don't have to present yourself as a masculine. You can say what you need. You can say, "Yeah, I need this, I need that,"
Mhm.
without feeling like I don't know if you're the same way I was, but I used to hate asking for stuff because it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Mhm.
I feel needy. I feel,
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
that. I'm quick to ask now. Can I
Yeah.
have $1,000, please? Like dead ass, like for real. You got to get on that. All right. So the first affirmation is some things are better left broken. I am not a first responder. I release the desire to caretake everything around me. If this ain't a motherfucking word, so screenshot this one
Okay.
because it's kind of long. So you have to write
Oh,
this after the
got it.
reading. Got it?
Mhm.
I've never got this one before. I've never read this one before. So the fact that he's saying that, it says a lot. Let people be broken. You ain't got to save them. You ain't got to heal them. Focus on your own healing. Save yourself. Okay. Then you got, I wasn't created to blend in. Today, I celebrate that.
Okay. I got that one.
Got it? Okay. All right. I no longer compromise for wing. That's
Mhm.
one. Has a purpose for your life. If he didn't, you would have been long gone.
Right.
You know, like if he didn't have a purpose, he wouldn't have kept you. You know what I'm saying? So just trust in that. Okay, last one. I allow my overflow of blessings to shine. I am worth receiving. Feminine energy is receiving. So this is why I was talking about feminine energy. You're the perfect
Mhm. Mhm.
To say it, okay? Okay. All right. Wake up, smile, and tell yourself today is my day. That's a good one.
Got it.
Got it. Okay, let me see. Last one. All right. Look.
You got this.
Literally, that's the perfect last one. That was perfect. This was such a good reading. Like, I feel like a little bit healed after this one. So hopefully Justin can like understand now that even with this affirmation, some things are better left broken. I'm not a first responder. I release the desire to caretake everything around me. So when you do that petition for or the transmutation for you and him,
Mhm.
put that one. Put that one and make sure you have a psalm that has something to do with that. Like maybe like pain or God will take away the trauma or things like that. Because this is something that is tied to you. You're the reason he keeps coming back. So you have to change something you're doing so that way he can make that change and then come back better. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. This is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
All right.